Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's happening, family? Rich Wall Street Williams here. Super excited. Thank you so much, everyone, for logging in with us. We are on Facebook, we're on YouTube channel. Um, we are on another platform. Can't really think of what that platform is, but I just wanted to hop on here this evening, show you how we are helping families create massive wealth in the foreign exchange market, and I'm very excited about that. This is on a group that I'm a Facebook page and YouTube channel called New Rules for Money, and it's all focused on growing, like I said, massive wealth, helping people grow massive wealth via the foreign exchange market. A little bit about myself. I am a coach. I am a father. I'm a husband. I've been married to my beautiful wife, Leslie. We've been married, it'll be almost 33 years. We actually been together 30, almost 36 years because we dated about 2.5 years before we got married. And I'm an educator and mentor as it relates to the foreign exchange market. And so I'm going through the things that we share, what our academy does to help people create massive wealth in the foreign exchange market. I hope that you find this information helpful. So, if you are a real estate agent, and this is for my realtor friends, because I also am a realtor. This is for my realtor friends. I mean, think about this, and this is a message that I share with our real estate friends when we get into conversation about alternate sources of income. You know how traditionally how a realtor makes money is we sell a listing or we close with a buyer or we do some rentals. I know a realtor, she was in the Annapolis, Maryland area, and her name is Brandy, I believe Brandy Bradshaw. When I met Brandy maybe 2, 3 years ago, Brandy was an absolute queen at selling rentals. She did like 60, 70 rentals a year. But anyway, so you do rentals. You can do BPO, which means broker price opinion. A financial institution will hire you as a licensed realtor to go out and give your price opinion on a home that maybe they have foreclosed on, or you can do consulting services. I do that as well. I do consulting services for training sales professional realtors or consulting services for organizations that have interest or questions about real estate. But primarily, the primary way that realtors make money is either sell a house or they work with buyers, right? And so what I'm going to show you is that you're already in the process of entrepreneurial orienting. Now, even though that particular slide was for realtors, now just if you're not a realtor doesn't mean you stop listening and this doesn't apply. That's not the case. I want you to think about this. What are some challenges um, that you face? What are some challenges that you face in life? When we face challenges, it affects how we feel, and sometimes when we face challenges, people start to question uh, and feel like they were for something more, meant for something more. 85%. This is a Gallup poll. Gallup poll was done, I believe it was done in 2017. It discovered that 85% of the people don't feel happy or fulfilled on their jobs. They dread waking up every day. And when people don't feel happy or fulfilled, their confidence is affected, their self worth is affected, their happiness, their health is affected, and even their finances is affected when they don't feel happy or fulfilled. And I always say, what if there's a way that we can feel better? We can mentally feel better and grow and do the things that we want to grow and do, right? So if things were a little different. With that being said, think about this. Robert Kiyosaki said that there are primarily four ways that cash flows in the U.S. Four ways that you either work for someone else, or you work for yourself, or you are an investor, or you're a business owner. And what you notice is 35% of the people work for themselves, 60% work for someone else, 1% are investors, and 4% are business owners. Our goal in our education, and as we work with people, individuals, as it relates to the foreign exchange market, our goal is to help you get into the 5%, because the top 5% are investors and business owners, and that 5% creates 95%. They make up 95% of this financial market. And that's where we want to go, right? That's the goal. That's the plan, man. So that's our story. We believe that real change begins with positive self-talk and thinking, that finding success start within. Friend, I passionately say this many, many times, that our income is greatly determined by our outcome. Our income and our income is greatly determined by the person that our income and our outcome, let me get it right. And remember what I said. Our income and our outcome is greatly determined by the person that we decide to become. This person that lives in this mental space that we call the mind, that person is determined the financial success. See, I discovered in my finances, and this is true in other areas of my life, I'm either a thermometer that's reading temperature, or I'm a thermostat. I'm adjusting the temperature of the room. And I decided long ago, friend, that I'm going to adjust my financial thermostat. I'm going to adjust my financial thermostat. And this is just a platform in a way that we found that we could do that. So I decided I am going to adjust my financial thermostat, and moving forward and doing the things that I desire to do. How do you talk to yourself? I said this earlier. We become what we think we can become. Think about that for a minute. We become what we think we can become. Here's another truth that goes right along with that. Is the truth of the matter is, we don't get what we want in life. We get what we expect in life. We don't get what we want in life. Friend, you and I, we get what we expect in life. You know, I want a better future. I want a better. I want my health to get better. I want my marriage to get better. I want my children to get. I want to have a better job. I want to get a promotion. See, we don't get what we want. We get what we expect. And how do I know that? Here's a quick test. So, if how many of you, and if I was in a live audience, I usually ask a question about, and I ask the audience to participate by raising their hand. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to drop a one in the comment. How many of you want to win the lottery? Drop a one in the comment. Drop a one in the comment. Let me see those. Let me see those comments. Let me see those one. Thank you so much for participating. Like, so if you want to win the lottery, drop a one in a comment, right? So if I was in a live audience, and if there were 100 people in the room, almost always every hand goes up. You want to win the lottery? Absolutely, hand goes up. Next question is this: how many of you purchased a ticket? Now, historically, like 99% of the hands go down. 100 people in the room, almost all the hands go down. Two or three hands will still be up. People all want to win the lottery, but only two or three people out of that room, in that scenario, in that seminar that I asked a question at, only two or three people participated. They went out and they did something as it relates to winning, as it relates to winning the lottery. So you become what you think you can become. You want to increase, you got to think increase. You want better, you have to believe for better and expect better to happen. Right? So we want to talk about, how do you take financial control? How do you take financial control of your future? And one of the ways that we do that through the academy. We do through financial education in the foreign exchange market. You know, the exchange market, how many zeros do you think are in a trillion? It's a 12 trillion. It's a $6.1 trillion a day industry. There's 12 zeros in a trillion, right? 5.3 trillion. And then the digital currency makes up another, 1.1 or so. All together, 6.2 trillion a day industry. It's the largest financial market in the world. Right, that this market is open 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. The market opens Sunday around 5 p.m. and the market closes on Friday. Now, listen, don't get this financial market confused with the stock market. It's not the same as the stock market. It is not the same as the stock market. The stock market is about a $380 billion a year industry. The foreign exchange market is $6.3 trillion a day market. So we do some education as it relates to building a wealth plan, how to build a wealth plan, how to have the 5, 10, 50 plan, how to put that 5, 10, 50 plan in place, right? So these are some of the things that we do and how we're helping, and ultimately the success that we help individuals tap into as it relates to having success in the foreign exchange market. Now, what I want to do now, friend, I want to bring up some information onto the screen, and let me see if I can load this up while that's loading in the background. Hopefully, the tech works for us. While the slides are loading in the background, um, think about this. So we meaning my team and I, we're on a mission uh, to help impact the lives of 500 families. Now, over the next 30 to 45 days, I am personally going to help probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 families or individuals. I'm going to show them how to create the durable kind of success. Hey, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show 12 people how to create this kind of success in the foreign exchange market, because it's the largest financial market in the world. It is the largest financial market in the world, and we can have some great success um, with that financial market. So let me pull this, let me dial into it. The initial launch of my information didn't come up the way I wanted it to. Bear with me. I appreciate your patience. Listen, if you got some comments or questions that you want to make, I'm monitoring. I got my monitor here on the side. I'm monitoring any comments or questions that you may have. I'm on a mission, man. Like I said, I'm going to help. I am going to personally invest into helping at least 12 individuals, show them how to create passive income. Listen, let me tell you about passive income. Warren Buffett said that passive income is he referred to it as the eighth wonder of the world. Passive income is income that's generated while whether I work it or not, whether I'm awake or asleep. And I'm going to show you how to be in a position to create that passive income. And in addition to that, we're going to show you how to trade successfully in the foreign exchange market. We have different tools. We have scanners. We have at least 14 different strategies for you to use to take advantage of, to look at the financial market and scan the market, so that these tools gives us trading ideas on when to get in and out of the market. And listen, here's the thing that I love about it. Um, it has over These tools have at least a 70% success rate, a 70% success rate as it relates to being successful trading in the foreign exchange market. And I'm going to share with you some of those tools that we have, right? Like, so um, our program, our education, our academy is called I Am Academy. And we want learning to be simplified. How to master the market, right? Knowing how to build real wealth and this freedom. And so you, as part of our academy, you have access to 100 plus full-time educators. These are ladies and gentlemen who are experts at the foreign exchange market, Bitcoin. We're now doing NFTs for those that are interested in NFTs. We're doing NFTs. We just launched a strategy that now you can use our strategy. We can use our tools, our software to analyze a stock market. For those that are trading stocks, right now we're going to be launching that pretty soon. It's a tool that you can use. You put in the symbol, the ticket symbol. It'll analyze that stock, and it'll predict entry and exit points in that market. How cool is that? How cool is that? There's live mentorship. In addition to the 100 educators, there's live mentorship. We have what we call Go Live classes. And these are educators that are teaching the classes throughout the day and into the evening. And some classes run at night. So you can pick and choose the class that you want to send in. It's just like taking a class virtually, a college class virtually, right? Live mentorship. These are some of the weapons that I told you about. Choose easy to, you can discover how easy it is to follow these strategies by using powerful tools for success. Powerful tools for success. You can learn on the go. We have apps. We develop apps where you can code. You can trade gold from you. You can trade bitcoins. You can trade currencies, and all of it can be done from your phone. As a matter of fact, this week I'm having conversations on how to launch a global business from your phone. Think about this: how you can launch a global business from your phone, and what's the startup cost? The startup cost is less than 3 trips to the movie. Popcorn and food included. Right? So, how to launch a global business, how to build a scalable business, how to create that passive, those streams of passive income. These are things that we'll be talking about part of education. But you can learn on the go is the point that I want to make. You can learn on the go. These are just some of the prices on the tuition for the different level of classes. You want to FRX is foreign exchange market. There's a startup cost tuition for that. We also have a scholarship program. The scholarship program is what we call 2 and free. So let's say pretend you sign up for an academy and there's $235 one-time deposit to get started with the education. Then your monthly tuition is $175 a month. Monthly tuition gives you access to the tools, give you access to the live mentorship, give you access to the class. What I do with my team is we do one-on-ones. If you and I need to connect one-on-one as it relates to the market and trading, we show you how to set up a demo account. We reduce the risk in trading, help to reduce the risk in trading. But there's a scholarship. The Academy offers a scholarship. In other words, so if you just refer 2 people, those 2 people decide to join the Academy, they decide to participate in the tuition, participate in learning how to trade successfully, the Academy thanks you by waiving that monthly subscription, that monthly tuition. They waive it. So we call it 2 and free. You could become an independent business owner. This is optional. Not everyone wants to do this. This isn't for everyone, but you can build a scalable business. That's what I'm doing. I'm building a scalable business and I'm enjoying those weekly profits showing up in my account. You could become an independent business owner is the point that I'm trying to make. And you can launch and run this business from your cell phone. Now, this is just some of the compensation for those that want to do the 2 and free and then move into becoming an independent business owner. This is just some of the compensation. As a platinum 150 at the bottom, that's $37.50 a week of passive income. Doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it's basically $150 a month. What's $150 a month in a year's time? What's $1,200 or so? Platinum 600, which means you now because you've referred 12 customers to the Academy. Now the Academy says they recognize you as an independent business owner. And so now the Academy is going to pay you $150 of passive income a week. Now listen, $150 a week right now is a tank of gas. Right? $150 a week of passive income. And this $600 a month, but listen, $600 a month is $7,200 a year. I was doing a presentation last month, and I showed that how the cost of living goes up about 3 or 4%, maybe 5% cost of living, but inflation is consistently double that. So your boss, your company, your organization may give you a 2, 3, or 4% raise. Right? Cost of living adjustment, but inflation is anywhere between 8 to 12% a year. So I get a 4%, but inflation goes up to. So what's the point? The point is inflation, you would never catch up with inflation based upon a 9 to 5 income. But this is a way where you can diversify and you can hedge your money with being an independent business owner and creating passive income. So that's the information that I want to share with you tonight as it relates to how to create massive wealth. The Academy is the platform that we use. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. On September 1st, 2019 is when I first launched the New Rules for Money. We're on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, and you can find New Rules for Money. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and what's the other platform? Oh, Facebook. So we're on Facebook as well. Well, friend, my name is Rich Wall Street Williams. I appreciate you taking time to join me on this call this evening. If you got more additional questions, you want to learn a little bit more about what we're doing and how we're doing it, do me a favor. Just direct message me, drop a comment in the comment section, and in the comment section, just say something like, I want to learn more. So I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Good night and have a successful evening.